Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing this purple lavender look. It's kind of not super intense so that like you can't wear it for every day because I did wear it during the daytime and it's just a fun color to use. So I'm starting off with this primer, the Garnier 5-second blur, just to fill in all my pores and any unwanted fine lines that I have and just spreading that anywhere that I feel that I need it. Next, going in with the Nivea Men After Shave Balm. Just putting that all over my face to prime it. And rubbing that in just until it gets tacky. Then going in with my Milani Concealer and Perfect Foundation and using my Beauty Blender just to blend that all over the skin. I really like this foundation just because it's a bit more full coverage than I usually go for. So those days where I'm feeling like my skin's just not all that great, I use this foundation and it's just covers anything that I don't want to be seen. And just patting that all over the skin. Pat, 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 pat. Using my Maybelline Master Conceal concealer, I'm taking that under the eyes with a concealer brush and then blending it out with my Beauty Blender once again. I just love my Beauty Blender so much. Like, it's just so awesome. I don't know if I could live without it, honestly. And I'm doing that in a triangular motion just to kind of highlight the area as well, because as you can see, that concealer is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I'm also going to take it on the high points of my face and anywhere I want to highlight, so on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, on the chin, and a little bit under the nostrils because I do get redness there. And again, just blending it out with my Beauty Blender. And once I'm done with that, I'll take my NYX Contour Kit and use my Morphe brush just to set under the eyes because I don't want anything to crease. And I use the banana shade in that. I'm taking the NYX eyeshadow base in the color Nude and I'm going to be using that to prime my eyes, and I'm just using, I don't even know what brush that is, I'll list it below. I'm just putting a light layer of that over the skin. Then I'm going to be setting that with that color in my Tartelette palette. And then taking that color there and blending it into the crease with my blending brush. Just blend, blend, blend. And just blend it till you have reached your desired color. Going into that next darkest shade, I'm taking another blending brush that's slightly smaller and concentrating that a little bit more into the crease and not as far up. And I'm also bringing it a little bit into the inner corner as well to kind of give a slight halo effect. Using my Quo Face Palette, I'm going to be grabbing that lavender purple shade there, and it's like a metallic-y purple, and taking that on a flat shader brush and just kind of packing that all over the eyes. And sorry for the lighting, the sun was in and out this day. So taking my MAC Fix Plus, spritzing the brush a bit and going back into that color just to intensify the color that much more. I really wanted this color to come out a bit more vibrant, so I was just working my hardest to get it there. I'm using my Makeup Geek Zodiac Sparkler and pressing that onto the lid. I just spritzed the brush with some MAC Fix Plus before just so it would stick a little better. I didn't want the full-on glitter effect, so I didn't use glitter glue or anything, just a bit of MAC Fix Plus and just patted that on. Going in with that light shade there, I'm using a e.l.f. pencil brush and running that under my waterline, or lash line I should say. Taking that next darkest shade on a Morphe definer brush and pushing that really close to the lash line just because I wanted it to be darker there to help make my lashes look a little bit thicker. Using the NYX Studio Liquid Liner, I'm using that to line my eyes, and I'm just struggling to get the wing here, because I haven't used this liner in quite a while. So it was just a bit of a struggle. As you can see, I'm going really slow. Using that highlighter there, I'm using that to highlight my inner corners as well as my brow bone. And when I do the inner corner, I like to flick it up a little bit just to kind of give a bright effect all up in that area. Taking the bronzer from the Bare Minerals bronzer palette on my Morphe bronzer brush, I'm just lightly dusting it onto the face just to give myself more of a bronze look since I was a bit white and washed out. Taking that shade from my NYX Contour Kit and using my NYX Contour Brush, I'm using that to quickly just chisel out my cheekbones. And it's only a little bit, I don't put too much just because I wasn't going for a super intense look. Grabbing that blush from my face palette that's from Quo, on that same brush, I'm just applying a light layer of that over my cheeks. Grabbing my Anastasia Glow Kit, I'm going to be grabbing the shade Dripping in Gold and just highlighting all over my face with that. So just on the cheekbones, on the cupid's bow, bridge of the nose, a little bit on the tip of the nose, and as well as a tiny bit on my forehead just to kind of give me that all around glowing look. Using my Eyeko Mascara, I'm going to be using that to put a light layer on my lashes to prep for falsies. Using these Kiss lashes in the number 11 and my Duo brush on adhesive, I'm going to quickly pop those onto the lids. So I start by popping them onto the center and then I adjust the edges. It just makes it a lot easier, and I always wait for them to get tacky before I even dare put them near my eyes, just because it makes it a lot easier. Just covering the glue there with some more eyeliner. Grabbing my Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All, I'm just going to be putting that all over my lips. I really love this nude, it's honestly my favorite. Honestly, like, it's just so nice and it's such an inexpensive price. I love the Wet n Wild products, so yeah. Then taking the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee and just putting it over that just to give that nice glossy finish to the lips. I love glossy lips for summer, like it's so pretty. Then I'm just using my MAC Fix Plus and quickly setting my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye!